everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Zach Collins is out there with Bruce Ellis. Then it's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Ivy in at the two guard.
Putting some real power behind his motion. Bain takes it straight to the rim.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Ivy's got his second bucket of the night. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Magic. It's a three-point game. That one falls.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Jones looking for an opening. A three ball. Another three for Chicago.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Outside, Bain. Suggs with a screen for Bain. Pass to Banchero. Off target from three-point range. And here's Collins. Defended by Carter. Good on the bucket.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wagner has screen on Jones. Back to Suggs. Launches a three. Ellis grabs the board. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wagner passes to Bain. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Really good work by Wagner there, turning that miss into a make. Those are the type of baskets that can swing games sometimes.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Ivy finds Jones. Trains the three-pointer. Jones has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. Everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Black. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Over Ivy. And it's Orlando with another.
What confidence from Bain. Money from mid-range.
1:25 left in the first quarter. Ivy kicks to Jones. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Carter, and it's Richardson in for Bain. Simons, he's checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Jones. .115 left in the first quarter of the game. Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on the rebuild, entering the win now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner develop quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them.
Down low and finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive impressive side of this young man.
And Clark, the Magic with two good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have two of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, be kind of like a college football team with two gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. And here's Richardson outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Richardson, no luck. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Bulls out front, leading by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Buzelis out there with the Coral. Then it's Jones. Then it's Collins. And it's Simons in at the 2. Now, here's Banchero. He's coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta. To the middle. And Bitadze throws it down.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
The Bulls with the lead. Outside, Simons. And the 3 ball is good. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Back the pass to Wagner. And he drops it in from the low post.
Wagner grinding down low. Big man putting in the work.
So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact for sure. The 6th pick in 2023. Shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Kevin?
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Hans Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Jalen Suggs comes in for Richardson. Chicago also making some changes. Smith checked in for Buzelis. And Ivy subbed in for Anferny Simons. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Suggs bangs home the trifecta. Suggs has got 5.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Smith for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so here is Chicago following the bucket by Orlando.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Now, here's Suggs. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta. Pass to Wagner, inside. Here's Banchero. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. solid as a rock.
And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-star.
And it's Wagner missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's a Okoro. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Magic trail by 5. Black finds Wagner. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Smith. And the Bulls, another 3.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Yep, that one goes. Banchero's got 13.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Smith for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, and look at how well he let him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Jones kicks to Okoro. Another 3 for Chicago.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Black. Wagner as screen on Ivy. A nice shot by Black.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot, please.
Hello and welcome. Before we fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping and clawing like when it was me.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Bulls.
Well, they have guys.
That is more than enough.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Banchero passes to Carter. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
The Magic trail by 10. Bain passes to Suggs. Now here is Carter. Can't cash in from close range.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
From deep. Good on the triple. Ivy's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a lot.
Both teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Dillingham's checked in for Collins. These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA. Number 5, the Bulls.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it coin above the rim and make it look easy.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Banchero, that's for 2. And it's Chicago with the rebound. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The Magic again can't hit. Now the Bulls with it. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Got that bucket in no time at all. Buzelis has got 6 here in this quarter.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. Chicago also making some changes. Smith comes in for Dillingham, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for Ivy. Banchero outside. And Jones pulls it down.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Black kicks to Carter. Payne for 3. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. And finished off by Wagner.
No mercy shown to the rack there. Wagner with the filthy throwdown.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. The shot by Buzelis, no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Black. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Richardson in for Bain. And it's Banchero missing.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Here's Okoro. The 3/4 of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Bulls delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Jalen Smith. And Fernie Simons out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Asenge in at the power forward position. Wagner kicks to Wagner. Pass to Bitadze. Clock at 6. Rebound by Smith.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
You gotta like Wagner's touch. He's got a smooth jumper for a guy that size.
Giddey finds Smith. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, that they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
Here's Giddey, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And it's Wagner missing. The Bulls have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Simon's on the wing. Black defending. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. A nice shot by Black.
Black is a strong finisher inside, and he can go either power or finesse, whatever is called for.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 10 points in just the second half. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Black. No good on the triple. Bulls have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades for the champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Here's Smith. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. And that's 13 points for Smith.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against Orlando.
Sexton for 3, hits the 3-point bomb.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
No coverage that time.
Shooting in rhythm. Wagner practices these shots all the time.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play.
Team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Colin Sexton. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard. No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Giddey surveying the D. Back to Sexton. For the three, it drops.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is